Hello, hello, welcome. So today we are going to be doing a live workout together. I'm here every Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know me and you haven't been to this channel before, my name's Gretchen. I am founder of Balance to the Core. And every Friday, I like to do a live workout based on the tutorial that I did on Wednesday. So Wednesday's tutorial was all about the deep stabilizing muscles of the abdominals. So we worked into all those deep layers and we talked about how to activate them. So today we're just going to sort of put them into practice. So we're going to do a nice basic Pilates mat routine where we're really going to focus on those deep core muscles so that we can help strengthen your back, help develop and improve your posture so that you have less aches and pains. And it's really about getting your everyday movement much more efficient so that you're using less energy to do sort of your daily mundane activities so that you have more energy to do the activities that you love to do. Okay, so let's get started. All you need is a mat and that's it. Please subscribe to this channel if you never want to miss a workout with me on Fridays, if you're interested in those tutorials on Wednesdays. And I also have an online members club that's open right now. Your first 2 weeks are free. So if you enjoy working out with me and you want to do it more on a regular basis, just head below to the link below that will give you all the information you need. So shall we get started? Okay, let's do it. So lie down first on your mat. Okay, we're going to lie down on our backs. So just lie down and enjoy the next 20 to 25 minutes just to focus on you and your body. And just think what a treat that is to be able to take this time for you. So I'm sure you've had a lot going on so far. I know I have. It's been a little hectic morning. So just take this time to really just transition yourself onto your mat and just sort of scan your body and how you feel right now. All right. Letting the bones of the body just sort of get heavier onto the mat and notice what that does. It should start to sort of release maybe areas that might be tight. Okay, and just breathe and just hold on a minute. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry, I'm back. All right, so just getting everything nice and heavy. Now, all I want you to do is breathe. Take an inhale and an exhale. Allowing your body to sort of release any tension and to get yourself really present and here on the mat. Your breath is super important. It's going to allow you to release tension. It's going to allow you to get the blood to circulate. It's going to allow you to get energy. It's going to allow you to get in tune with your deep, deep, deep core muscles. I know you're going to want to rush through this section, but really focus on your breath and staying here and enjoying every moment of it. Feel your ribs opening up out to the sides. Feel them deflate and pull in. And notice what that does. It allows you to maybe get into your abdominal muscles a little bit. So start to engage those. Drop your pelvic floor. Tighten up through the hip bones. And then just let your arms settle down on your mat and the shoulders relax down. We're going to start with some pelvic curls. So I want you to inhale, start to roll the pelvis just gently towards you. No seat muscles or anything here, just your abdominals. And then exhale as you bring it back to center. We're going to do that again. Inhale, just roll towards you, gently drawing the belly in. And then exhale, release it back to neutral. We're now going to lift it maybe a little bit higher. You're going to inhale, lift up just a little bit higher. Now feel your abdominals curl in. Not too much seat yet. It's really just abs. And then exhale it down. Again, halfway up. Inhale it up. And this really helps you get into the pelvic floor. You can feel that drawing upward. You can feel the belly inward. And then release it down. And try not to kind of give too much pressure into the heels yet. I really want you to focus on the abdominals, trying to lift that lower body up. So feel that deep scoop. Feel the pulling in. And then release it down. Let's try to go a little bit higher now. If you need to pull the heels a little bit closer, you can. You're going to roll up. And then you're just going to now use your seat to help lift the pelvis up so that you're a long line from your knees down towards your shoulders. And then I want you to roll down through the spine. But first, take an inhale here. Expand your ribs out to the sides. And then on your exhale, try to get each bone down separately. Try to get through that low back. Notice how your abdominals control that pelvic tilt. And then we release it down to neutral. Try that again. We curl, we pull those hip bones towards your ribs. So get that first with the abs. The abs lift the seat a little. And then feel the seat start to engage. Gently pushing your heels in towards the floor, feeling your knees have energy towards each other. And then we're going to roll it down through the spine. Careful that your shoulders don't start to roll in. We're talking posture here, so really keep those shoulders down and pressing into the mat. We're going to do 2 more of these. Inhale as you start the curl. Use your exhale to draw the pelvic floor up. Squeeze the seat and lengthen your knees beyond your toes. Take an inhale, fill in those lungs, and then slowly exhale as you let each bone down separately. Keep exhaling all of your air out because a good exhale will allow for a good strong inhale. So let's do that. Inhale. Exhale it up. Feel your pubic bone slightly tilt up towards the ceiling. Notice how that gets into the seat a little bit more. Take an inhale, fill your lungs, and then exhale it down. The seat is actually part of our core. We don't use it nearly enough, and it really will help protect your back if you learn how to strengthen it. It's one of our biggest muscles, but we don't use it nearly enough. All right, so find neutral. And if you're not sure what neutral is, I do have a nice video all about neutral. So head on over there. I'll put a link in the description as well as up there later. Take one leg up to tabletop. All right, now notice, did anything shift in your pelvis? Take it back down, let that leg get heavy, and don't let anything in your pelvis move. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, stay, stabilize, and try to lift the other leg up. And try not to speed through this. Let's inhale it down. Start to exhale first so you can stabilize, and then lift up. And you're trying to march the legs without moving anything in the pelvis. Use your breath pattern to help you. Inhale, exhale. And notice how that other leg will help you stay stabilized as well. Let's keep this leg up. Take an exhale, really kind of stabilize. And on the last bit of that exhale, draw the other leg up. Now notice what happened in your abdominals. Did stuff pooch up? It means you lost connection. So let's take those legs back down. Pull your belly in. Exhale. Take one leg up. Now place your hands right where in between your hip bones and try to lift the other leg up without letting anything pooch up. Squeeze your thighs together and take your hands down to your sides with your palms turned up. I want you to tilt your knees towards me and let your hips move and keep those knees sealed together. And then we're going to bring them back to center. Let's go the other way. The hips move. Make sure that one knee doesn't go in front or in back of the other. Keep them sealed together and come to center. Squeeze your inner thighs Now feel your abdominals. Control that movement, especially on the way back. Your oblique muscles pull the hip back down. Inhale over and exhale up. Let's go one more each side. Inhale, squeeze those thighs together. Keep your shoulders down. Come to center, you got one more. Inhale over, good job. And then exhale to center. Now keep your thighs together. And I just want you to let your thighs reach about 2 inches away from you. Feel what that does in the abdominals. I want you to draw them in deeper because we're working deep core here, right? Take an inhale. And then exhale, stabilize more and pull with the abs to bring those knees again right back up above the shoulders, maybe a little bit inward. All right, try that again. We're going to inhale, take it away. Try not to tense up those shoulders. And then on your exhale, draw it in. Use your pelvic floor. Use your deep ab muscles to pull it back in. Inhale away. Notice if your shoulders start to tense up. Really press them down. Use that belly. Now this is very small, detailed movement because to get into those deep stabilizing muscles doesn't take a lot of movement, okay? It takes a lot of focus, breath work, concentration. Inhale one more time. And now exhale. Draw it in. Good. And then take one leg down and the other leg down. Let's get some movement going in the spine now. So keep those legs together. And then your arms down by your sides. And I want you to try to lift your head, neck, and shoulders and stretch your arms above your hip bones. Now notice your pelvis. Don't let it tuck towards you. Keep it neutral and down. And then roll it down. Again, you're going to lift the head. You're going to pull the chin towards your belly button. Now look at the tops of your knees and try to lift up higher by curling those ribs under. Squeeze your thighs. And then lower it down. So you're trying to move the upper body without moving the lower body. So plant it, lift it. Feel those details. Lower it down 2 more times. Keep those shoulders opening the chest. Don't let them roll forward. And lower. Lot to think about, I know. Just pick one thing and focus right now. Whether it's the pelvis, the shoulders, the abs. Stay right here, breathe. Lift a little higher. And then lower it back down. Good. From here, reach those arms back behind you. And then we're going to curl up. You're going to grab your thighs and you're going to lift it up and get nice and tall. Good. How you doing? It's not a lot of movement, but it should feel like a lot of work. Get those shoulders right over the hips, nice and tall as you can. Now I want you to draw your waistband back. Pull those shoulders down and feel yourself sort of pull in those hip bones towards each other. So I want those deep low abs to work here. And then all you're going to do is come right back up and then lift it tall again. Again, initiate from the deep core muscles. Pull them deep into your spine. Allow that sensation to move you back, move you back, move you back. Exhale, dive forward. And lift it up. Try it again. Inhale, pull it back. It's almost as if your butt bones are shooting forward. Do you feel that? And then come forward. Get deeper. Inhale. We go back. And if you want to let go of those arms and then use this as a dive forward, exhale, dive your forehead towards your knees, and then we just roll it right back again. Maybe go a little bit lower this time. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. So as you come forward, your belly pulls in deeper. Try not to let it pooch as you come forward. So as you come forward, draw that waistband back more. Pull it back more to come forward. Good. We're going to ease our way down to a lying down position. So stop at a half roll back if that's good for you. If you want to continue down to the shoulder blades, come join me. And then exhale. Pull the chin towards the belly button. Fold those lowest ribs under. Nothing in momentum is taking over, right? Nothing in the external joints are taking over. We are working the deep core muscles. So relax those shoulders, keep your heels down. Now here we go. Come on, guys. Give me an exhale. Pull the belly to the spine. No momentum, none whatsoever. It's all in that belly. The details are fun, right? They make us work. They improve our posture. All right, all the way down. Now stretch your arms behind you. Try not to let those shoulders elevate, and let's work it all the way up. Exhale. Chin to the belly. No pulling on those shoulders. Heel, stay down. Dive for your knees one more time. And remember, just do those half rollbacks if this gets too much for you, okay? Reach it back. Last one. Arms up. Reach out of the crown of your head and then pull the chin towards the belly. Pull that belly back. Good. And roll it all the way down. Awesome job. Okay, so now we're lying down on our backs. I want you to take your right knee in towards your chest. Notice when you pull your knee into your chest, your pelvis shouldn't move with you. Keep it planted. And then we're going to stretch that leg up for a little hamstring stretch. Now take that leg down and let it squeeze against your other leg. So feel your inner thighs pulling in, feel your belly pulling in. You want a slight little turn out of that leg as we pull it towards our chest as close as you can without letting the pelvis lift. So plant the tailbone down and try to pull the thigh as close to your nose as you can. You might get into a little shake zone, that's okay. And then bring it back down to meet your thigh. Squeeze your thighs. So we found our midline of our body. Draw that leg in towards the midline of the body. Pull it into your nose as close as you can. Plant the back of the pelvis. Plant the shoulders. Reach out of the crown of your head and lower down. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale, pull up. Use your belly. Use it. Exhale down. 2 more times. Small movement, deep work. Inhale. Exhale. 1 last time. Inhale, pull it up. Come on, get deeper. And then we'll just do little circle around. 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. Pelvis grounded. 3, shoulders grounded. 2, belly anchored in. 1, good, drop it in. Small movement, that should have felt like a lot of work, okay? Really being very, very conscious of all your movement. Taking the time to be detailed, stretch it up, and focused, okay? Very rarely do we take this detailed time with us. So good for your body. I'm telling you, you'll feel a difference. If you come back to this, do it numerous times a week, I'm telling you, your posture is gonna feel amazing, your back's gonna feel amazing, you're gonna feel so strong. So keep a slight turnout in that leg, squeeze the thighs together and keep the back of the pelvis down. Focus on your alignment here. What does your posture feel like when the bones are heavy on that mat? And then inhale, draw it towards your nose as close as you can without lifting the tail. Come on, feel that opposition. Feel it, and then exhale as you bring it back down. Okay? Again, inhale, bring it in. Exhale, release. You got 3 more. And 3. Keep drawing it in. Feel the tailbone down, the leg pulling in. Get that opposition. And exhale down 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And then release a little bit and give me a circle. 3 in each direction. Make sure your opposite leg is not moving. It stays planted. And then 3 the other direction. Back of your pelvis and hips stay planted. 3, 2, see if you can feel your belly. 1, good, and hug it in. Really good job. All right, so from here, you're gonna flex your head, neck, and shoulders up. You're gonna pull your right knee in towards you. And then you're gonna let it drop down without moving the pelvis, and then we pull the other leg in. And down, and in. Keep flexing your upper body up, don't let it move. In. And if you'd like to take it a step further, you can take it in as you reach the opposite leg. Whatever you feel like doing and feels good on your body. I want you to feel those low, deep abs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Take your hands behind your head. And now we rotate towards that knee. Inhale, exhale. Use your belly, plant the pelvis. Come on, lift up and over with the belly and the breath. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Good. Let's come on up to a seated position. Take your legs into a V in front of you. Get up as tall as you can and stretch your arms forward. We're going to round our bodies forward and we're going to reach beyond our toes as we plant our pelvis into the mat. Don't let it move. Inhale it up. Common theme here, right? That pelvis stays stable. We're teaching our bodies how to move our limbs, how to move our body while keeping our pelvis and low abs stable. Or low abs stabilize for us. And so we want to stabilize before we move, right? We talked about that on Wednesday. Stabilize the pelvis, move the spine. And roll it up and release. Turn it to your stomach. From here, keep your hands by your sides, your nose hovering above the mat. Bring your legs about sit bone distant apart. We're going to pull our shoulders down. We're going to draw our belly in and keep our pelvis down. Start to reach out of the crown of your head. Follow an imaginary ant in front of you, and it's walking forward, and then it's walking up the wall in front of you. Try not to lift the chin. You're working more with the chest. The chest presses through, and then we lower it down. Be careful your pubic bone doesn't lift. Inhale, reach long. Anchor the belly into the spine. Reach and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more here. Feel the shoulders pulling down. Now really draw those low belly muscles in. Can you feel a stretch in your stomach? Pull in and reach up. 2 more times. Keep those feet down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. 1 more time. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Good. Let's sit back. Push your hips to your heels. Get a nice, good low back stretch. You can stretch your arms forward, but keep your shoulders down. Or you can take your hands here. I don't want too much of a break here. Let's just release and then come forward. Knees under hips, hands underneath your armpits. Now let's just take your right leg back. I want you to lift it up, and I want you to feel your seat and hamstring here holding that leg up. Try not to sit into your opposite hip. Think about letting your body go over towards that leg that's up a little bit. We're going to tap the leg down a little bit and lift up. 10 of these. Soften your elbows, shoulders pull down. And your belly should anchor up into your spine so you're not coming here into the back. Really relying on the seat and hamstrings to lift up. Your seat, again, is part of your core, right? So we got to work with the belly here. Let's do a couple more. I kind of lost track of reps, sorry. All right, now we'll just hold that leg up there, square it off. You're not sinking into that left side. And then just hover your left arm up as well. And just hold that, and let's give little lifts. Up, up. Again, notice if there's anything sinking or tensing up. Really breathe into that and get strong. And use those core muscles. 2, 1. Lower it down. If you need to get off your wrists a little bit, just sort of circle them. Okay. Doing great. All right, this is our last one. We're going to come forward. All right, get yourself all square. And then reach your left leg back. Again, did you sink it all? Square it up. Elbow tips to the back of the room. Lift that leg up from the seat and hamstring. Tap down. Lift up. Good. Okay. So keep going. Now you'll notice that your body's going to want to start to sink towards that bent leg. Try to keep your body towards the straight leg a little bit. You're balancing yourself off here. Exhale as you lift the leg. And as you lift from that seat and hamstring, also pull the low belly in. Feel the shoulders pull back. Feel your ribs lift up. A lot going on in a simple movement. 2, these are your postural muscles. One more time, we're going to hold that leg up. Just hold and balance. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to float your right arm up, go right ahead. We've got 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job. 4, 3, long neck, 2, 1. Send it back down, sit it back. Take your hands to one side and your hips to the opposite. Feel that side stretch in your body. Take an inhale and an exhale. Ooh, that inhale gives you a good stretch, right? Let's go to the other side. Sit that hip back. Breathe in, out. Ooh. Good. Then come to center. Hold here. Relax the head down. Take an inhale, exhale. And good job. Woo, nice work. How do you feel? Wow, I could have gone for another half hour. I love working the deep core muscles. It's really great. Very focused work. You don't move an awful lot. It takes a lot of just stabilization and breath work, but really good for your focus, really good for your alignment, as well as protecting yourself from injury and other pains. I do have a lot longer workouts, and if you're interested in sort of working out on a longer basis with me, come check out my core club. Your first 2 weeks are free, and would love to have you. I have a ton of workouts. I have a workout schedule for you to follow, and we get to interact a lot more. But I really, really, really enjoyed being with you today. I hope you enjoyed your workout as well. I'm here every Wednesday with a tutorial and every Friday with a live workout. So come subscribe, hit that bell to get notified whenever I'm on. Would love to have you here. Thanks for joining me today out of your busy schedule. And I'll see you again next week. Okay? Bye. Take care.